Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Creatively Lisa, and I'm vibing high from Long Beach, California. Happy Wednesday, dog mamas. And I am really excited to discuss our topic of today. So I'm going to tell you what the topic is, and then I want to go into a few things just about situation, which, funny enough, has a lot to do with the topic today. So, hidden danger alert. Artificial scents and your pup's health and well-being, and yours. So it's scents and chemicals in the air that cause all sorts of crazy things for our pups and ourselves. I'm so excited to have you here today because we're diving into this super important topic, something that can literally change your life and your pups for the better. But first, I want to do a couple things. I didn't get to oil up today, so we're going to oil up on camera while I discuss this. I don't know if any of you know, or as you know, I'm in Southern California, and there has been still a massive fire in the Palisades. And I have some close friends that live in the area and that had to go to, luckily, another home that they had that they typically don't use except for a rental, but luckily it was available. And other people that I know, Southern California, we are having extreme winds. And I got an advisory today, and I'm in Long Beach, California, but I got an advisory to stay inside because of the air quality, which goes back actually to what I'm talking about today, which is scents in the air and really bad air quality. Now, this is a fire or multiple fires that are causing this here. And that's not something that we can do anything about, except be very mindful about being outside with any sort of flame. However, we can control what's going on inside our homes. And that is exactly the topic. And we have an air quality, depending on where you're at in Southern California. I have a friend of mine that has over a 402 air quality, which is horrendous. The lower, the better. Ours in Southern California are less than 100 right now, which is okay, but it still says they're advisory. And you can see on the cars around the ash and stuff from the flames. So I want to send a lot of love and positive energy to all those people and all those animals that are in that area that are being displaced and just really having a hard time, whether they are our pets or wild animals. We have to be conscious of this. And so I'm asking to please send a lot of positive vibes and positive energy out here toward the people that is being displaced and all those animals out there that are literally running for their lives. It's a really bad situation, and the wind is not stopping. The air quality will get worse. Unfortunately, the wind is not stopping at all. Extremely high. I had to bring a bunch of stuff in last night because I couldn't. They were blowing all over my terrace, and it's kind of dangerous out there. All the palm tree fronds are literally going everywhere. Poor cars on the street. It's just. It's a sketchy time. So I am calling all you beautiful beings out there to send some positive vibes and some love to Southern California because we need it. We need it. Woo! Get me going on this. It's so important. So with that said, let's get into the topic at hand, because although this has nothing to do with fire, it does have something to do with, it does have something to do with the air quality. And that's something inside our homes that we can take full control of and start monitoring what we're using and how we're transitioning into a cleaner home environment, a cleaner air quality, a cleaner environment in general, to protect our pets and us. Because what happens over time is that it builds up a compound effect and gets worse and worse and worse. And breathing something once isn't going to cause a problem. But you breathe a lot of smoke for 10 years for multiple things or multiple chemicals in your home for 10 years, all of a sudden you've got respiratory problems and your pup is coughing and wheezing and can't breathe. This is what happens. And there is no correlation, but there is when we take it out. So this is something so profound. So if you're watching, thank you so much for watching live. Post in the comments where you're from. And if you happen to catch this on the replay, please let me know that you're watching on the replay as well. And if you're not following me or subscribed to my channel, please do that now, because I've got a lot of really cool stuff planned for later this month and moving forward. I have a series called the High Vibe Dog series that I'm doing in my group later this month. I'm prepping it all now. So if that's something that you want to be a part of, then please just post group in the comments and I will get you an invite so you can join the group. It's going to be a lot of really cool things. And I was listening to a video earlier today and it really resonated home. So I'm going to share this with you. My intention for today is to help one dog mama live better and be more happy and help save and extend one fur baby's life. That is my intention for today. And the more we put strong intention in everything that we're doing, the more we can change the world. And that's what it's all about. Woo! So, with that said, let me get my last one on. Woo! You know, when I don't think to do this because I'm home all day, I regret it. So, there we go. We are good to go. We got the energy going. I like clapping to kind of clear the energy in the space. Glasses are on and we are ready to rock and roll. Let's do this. Question. Have you ever brought home a lemon scented floor cleaner or lavender scented spray for the room? This smells amazing, doesn't it? My home feels so clean. Well, I need to talk to you about this because you've got to really be conscious on what those scents really are made of. Is it real lemon? Or is it fragrance? Is it lavender? Lavender is the #1 adulterated scent, full stop. People make up this scent when you don't need to. The scent on its own is perfectly fine, but it's cheaper to make it with chemicals than to go out and grow it. That's not the case. You don't get the medicinal benefit from these amazing scents when they're synthetic. You get the exact opposite. And that is not something that is going to serve any of us. So, what if I told you that the very products that you're trusting to create that clean, happy home, high vibrational scent is that you're actually doing the exact opposite? Yep, I'm talking about the artificial scents out there. What is it? Fresh summer rain or sunset mist. All of these crazy scents are chemicals mixed together to bring about a scent or feeling that you think is actually that. And they title it something and your brain just goes, oh yeah, that's it. That's not the case. It's fragrance. And fragrance is a blend of all these different chemicals that are horrendously toxic, and you're breathing them in. So they're going in your lungs and in your body, and worse, your pups or your kitties, your furries, and they're on the ground. So not only are they picking up more of the scent, they're getting it on their paws and on their fur, and then they're licking it. So it's not so innocent at all. Behind all of these words, fragrance, natural flavors, all of these words are a toxic cocktail of chemicals that are harming you and your fur baby every day. And we do this. So today we're going to break this down on why artificial scents are a no-go, what you need to look for, and a natural swaps that'll leave your home in a high vibe state and safe for everyone, especially our precious fur babies. So let's get to it. Number one, why artificial scents are dangerous. Okay, let's talk about fragrance. I kind of went over it a little bit, but I want to go into it a little bit deeper. When you see the word on the back of your cleaning product, and it's in all of them, I am putting out a reel later on, probably today or tomorrow. I went in and researched this, and I literally looked into even top, theoretically, eco-friendly products that had fragrance listed on the label, and that's toxic. So they're not so non-toxic. And that word is fragrance. It is going to be on the back of your cleaning products, your candles, your laundry soap, sprays, pet products, countertop cleaners, you name it. And it's not innocent. It is toxic. Straight up. The term fragrance can actually hide thousands of unregulated toxic chemicals. Yes, thousands. Because the companies are not required to disclose what's actually in them. It's their secret sauce, so they can elude actually putting what's in them. Because if you actually knew what was in those fragrances, I guarantee you, you wouldn't want to be using them. So here's what's often lurking in those artificial scents. Phthalates. And phthalates are endocrine disruptors, which means they mess with hormones in both you and your pup, and your kitties, and all animals. 2, formaldehyde. And you know what that's used for. But did you also know that it is a known carcinogen, causes cancer? And number 3, volatile organic compounds, VOCs. It's not so organic. These can actually irritate the eyes, the nose, the throat, and even cause long-term respiratory issues. These are horrendous. So now think about this. You spray that fresh linen scent cleaner on your countertops and all over your floors to clean them, theoretically. And those are chemicals lingering in the air. They're everywhere. They're in the air that you breathe. They get on your hands, on your pup's paws, on your clothes, your pup's fur, everywhere. And when your dog licks their paws, which they do, or walks on the floor with their paws, they're ingesting it. And it's being absorbed into their bodies. Now, this is horrendous. And our little furry kiddos trust us to keep them safe. But their bodies are actually a lot smaller than ours, and they're super sensitive because they count on their scent and their other senses to basically to live. And by using these harmful chemicals, it exposes them even faster to that than it does for us and to all of these chemicals. It's exposing them at a faster, higher rate. And that's because of their sensitivities. Now, number 2, what's the long-term impact of this? Let's go over that. You might be wondering, but I've used these products for years and I'm fine. My pup's fine. There's not a problem. Today maybe. And there's probably problems that you're not aware of that they're dealing with. But I bet you are too. I bet you get headaches randomly. Where'd that come from? You get an allergy. Where'd that come from? You got an itch or a rash on your skin. Where'd that come from? All of these things are caused by these long-term effects over time, compounding in your body. Chronic skin irritations, allergies, respiratory problems, and yes, down the road. And then this is when we get to start thinking about it. So my goal is to prevent these things, and yet cancer. All of these 4 things, chronic skin irritations, allergies, respiratory, and cancer, are caused by this long-term effects over time of these toxic chemicals and these scents in fragrance. And the reality is vets and doctors won't even connect the dots. They don't. They try to give you a pill or something that puts a Band-Aid on it, but your body's reacting. Their bodies are reacting for a reason. And, oh, it just happens. You know, it's seasonal allergies. It's this, it's that. They don't think about this. It could be the food too. They don't think about it and they don't put it together. It's the chemicals that we're unknowingly letting into our homes and affecting us. But the good news is these can change. You can change this anytime, and it's not too late. And the sucky thing is, it's really not even your fault. I blamed myself so much for when my boy got ill and was allergic to the environment and ended up dying. I lost him at 8.5 years old by shit that I did. And my goal is to prevent that for you. And if I can just save one pup and extend their life and help one human live happier, yes, again and again and again. It's a domino effect. And it works. So what do? You start swapping out these horrible things, start looking at the labels, and start swapping out these horrible toxins and start looking for things that are pure, are organic, and are naturally scented, are essential oil scented, or no scent at all. But be conscious of that too, because why? You know, I was listening to somebody talk about their laundry soap, free and clear. Not so free and clear. It wasn't so free and clear. The label said free and clear, but that was it. So consciously look at what you're using and what you can do about it. Swapping out these toxins with natural swaps that make a difference. So let's discuss that, because that is probably the most important thing. I did this back in probably 2016 and 17, started going through everything. It was overwhelming, I'll be honest. And I just didn't know where to begin, because I had been using these toxic chemicals for such a long time and I didn't even know it. And so I start looking in every single label. By the way, I'm doing it all over again with my food intake now. And it's daunting. Every single label had something bad in it. And I just finally made the decision. I'll just finish this up. I'll just go ahead and use this up. And then I realized, I asked myself, so would you give yourself a little arsenic every single day till it was gone? I don't know. My answer became no. And I asked myself the same exact question now with food. Oh, I'll just finish it up. No, I'm giving myself arsenic every single day is what I decided that's what it is. And so I made the decision to take all the crap in my countertops, all the crap underneath my sink in my bathroom, and just whoosh, I even quit using candles. I love candles. Now I buy the fake ones that have a light on inside. And then I have diffusers everywhere. And the room smells so much better, and I still get the ambiance. So it's the best of both worlds. So let's go over this right now and look at some swaps that we can do. So you don't have to sacrifice having a clean home. Actually, your home will actually truly be clean, not clean by the sense of throwing Lysol and chlorine bleach on it, because it's not clean. Okay. And what's also going to be really cool is not only will your home be clean, but it'll have an amazing scent that raises the vibration of the whole space and can actually improve health versus impede health by just ditching these toxic chemicals. So let's look at some simple swaps, shall we? Who wants to start swapping out all this poop in our cabinets for something healthy? Okay, so let's go over it. Now, what I did is I went through all my cabinets and I just tossed. And the cool thing is I've got space in my cabinets now because of when I was buying countertop cleaner, floor cleaner, hardwood floor cleaner, soap, a stain remover, pot pan scrubber. The list goes on, as you know. One thing for everything. I use 𝗪• household cleaner. One cleaner for everything in the entire home. Floors, countertops, bathrooms, toilets, deep cleaning, ovens, everything. It's made with plant-based, truly plant-based ingredients, completely safe for animals and humans. It smells amazing, and it's all made with natural, full-on, unadulterated essential oils like clove, which is a disinfectant, by the way, lemon, and other oils that actually boost the immune system, all with one cleaner. I actually have a light fixture and a couple other things in there soaking in a strong solution right now that will, once that it's soaking, and then it'll be done. And then what else I'll tell you this too, it became an amazing bathroom cleaner. I took it in a scrubby, which I'll get into as well, and it cleaned all the grout in like record time. And I didn't have to buy all this extra chemicals and stuff to try to get rid of it, which I thought was pretty cool. Number two, I swapped out my laundry soap, Adios, and I used 𝗪𝐵. Again, 𝗪𝐵 laundry soap. And one bottle lasts me 6-8 months. Sounds funny, huh? Can you believe that? One bottle. And no synthetic fragrances, no optical brighteners, which literally are chemicals that trick your eyes that make you think that it's whiter than what it actually is. So it's not even really whiter. It tricks your eyes into thinking that it's whiter, but it's not. Why? Why not actually brighten them and whiten them naturally? And it's so gentle on the skin for you and your pup, for their blankets, for their bedding, for the clothes that we wear, and that the sweaters that we put on our kiddos in the wintertime. Done. And it actually, what's really cool about it too, I discovered, is that it actually cleans the fabric and that of all the other chemicals that you've been using in the past. So it'll take a couple times for it to come out, but it'll actually clean that as well. Very gentle on the skin. 3, I use oil, lemon oil, and I add it to the laundry so it naturally brightens and whitens. I add it to my household cleaner so it naturally gets rid of streaks. I add it, and it's no artificial scent whatsoever. Get rid of them. You can also add a couple drops in a bottle of water and spray the room, or even better, add a couple drops in a diffuser, and you've got hours upon hours upon hours of an amazing scent in the home. Who wants to walk into your space and it immediately uplifts you? That's what a diffuser does. with pure essential oils at about pennies on the dollar from any of those plugins or any of that other stuff that is actually masking the scent and making you ill. So that will naturally deodorize and purify the air quality. So that's really something beneficial, is that it cleans the air you're breathing. Pretty cool. 𝗬𝗓's Kitchen and Bath Scrub, which I mentioned earlier, which is great for the floors. And the grout. No harsh abrasives. Safe for all surfaces. Pots. I put a tiny little bit on the back of my pots, stainless steel pots, and I was able to get that over time. They just get dingy and oil gets stuck on them and we can't get it off and they turn black. They're all silver again. Little scrubby, all silver again. I was like, yeah, how easy is that? And it's safe for all surfaces, including where your pup eats, where they play, their bowls, everything. It's really that simple. I took this small little pack of products and I transformed my entire home. It's kind of going funny. I got rid of all the products. I bought this few small products and it's transformed my home, and I don't have to worry about needing more space to keep stuff, concerned about what I'm using and when I'm using it, and then leaving because so the scent stops. And you guys know what I mean. I walk into the grocery store or certain places and I have to leave because I can't handle the smell of it. You're not breathing or walking through toxic chemicals anymore. It's clean. And knowing that when you clean your house, it's actually cleaning it and it's keeping you and your furries safe. So let me know in the comments what you are currently cleaning with, and turn that bottle over and look at the label of it. And you'll be surprised at what's in there. And so my goal is to educate and help you live more holistically. And I have an ebook that I'm happy to send you. You want it? Just send me a message called clean, comment clean. You can private message me or you can post it in the comments and I will get you the guide. It is fantastic. And it's made such a difference in my own, and being able, when I got started, it was checking, I just checked down the list and gone. I was able just to get rid of everything. And I started looking at labels differently and seeing what was truly in our products. And so stay tuned for some reels that I have coming up, because I did a lot of research I went into Walmart, Target, and different places and looked at the actual labels and got this beautiful picture of a puppy dog or a kiddo. And then it's got a warning label on the back of it, and it's just full of toxins. It's not serving you. And when we make these changes in our own lives, we feel better. Our pup feels better. But what's more important is we feel proud knowing that we're truly protecting our fur babies. So here's my challenge to you. Take a look. Go in your kitchen right now and take a look and at what you're currently using. Flip over the bottle, look at the back, and do you see the word fragrance? Is it on any of the products that you currently are using? It's time to make a change. That's not serving us at all. And you don't have to do it alone. I've already done this so many times. And that's another reason why I actually created the High Vibe Dog Facebook group. I'm so excited. It's a safe place where we talk about all of these kind of swaps, lots of resources. You can ask questions. I share tips in there. And it's people supporting people on what their tips are, what they've learned, what they've discovered, what they found, and just a good place to be around like-minded, fun people. So also, very soon, I'm going to start the High Vibe Dog 7-day series. Every day, it's a new holistic tip around something specifically that can raise your pup's vibration and build a connection between you and help you and your pup live more holistically and non-toxically. We'll be diving deeper into creating non-toxic, vibrant, happy home that supports you and your pup. And trust me when I say this, it's life-changing. I did it. And the people that I've worked with, I've seen such amazing results with their fur babies. And it is phenomenal. And it's going to make a difference just being able to be around that supportive system. So if you want to join the group ahead of time, then comment group and I will get you into it and send you an invite so you can join right away and start taking advantage of what is already in there, the posts, all the content and the resources that are in there now and that are coming into it as well. So again, let me know. And of all the products that I've mentioned, if that's something that resonates with you and you're like, dude, I need something to clean my house with, let me know. Comment house and I will get you the information on that specific bundle. And as I said, I have the Positive Choice Guide to Dog Mamas and Pet Safe Cleaning. That has a lot of information and resources in it as well. So reach out. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what you benefited from most from this video, what you liked best. I'm excited to connect with you more and what you want to learn about. Post that. Let me know what you want to learn about, and I will do a live on that. Next week, we are talking about our pup's teeth. I am watching a beautiful baby right now, and she's got the worst breath ever, and it got me to thinking about her health. And so I'm doing an entire live on holistic teeth, taking care of your dog's teeth holistically next Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. So don't you want your home to be a sanctuary to protect you and your furries? Let's start today and make your home a place where you and your pup thrive in 2025. That's my new thing, thrive in 2025. You have the power to make these changes today and every day and really care for your pups in a wonderful way with one small swap at a time. So with that said, thank you so much. I can't wait to see you in the group and hear all your positive results and any questions you have. Let me know. Thank you so much for joining me today on this live, and I will see you next week. And remember, always create something magnificent with your pup. See you soon. Bye.